Yo, I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. More black with melanin, y'all niggas is gelatin. Softer than marshmallows and pudding. Niggas is kitten. Pussycats, y'all don't understand why you looking forward. I'm busy just looking back. Look at that, took it back when they took it from us. Let them understand where we coming from. It's Nostradamus on the top of this. Blowing tropical, my mind impossible. For you to beat it, stay with it, you know we need it. They wanna see us resting in peace. I'd rather see my niggas gunned up, a vest in the street. I ain't worried, ain't no questioning me. The cops try to lock us up, they arresting the D.
Peace and black power. Welcome to another edition of Baba TV. Every time fire, House of Consciousness, and y'all see who I have in front of my camera. The family loves you, brother Shabazz, and I was lucky enough to run across him again today, and so it's my absolute pleasure and privilege to always be in the company of this esteemed elder and teacher of ours right here. We want to always continue to hear from my brother Shabazz, and the first question that I have is that the Ramadan for the followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad started yesterday, and why did the messenger choose December as the month that we should follow Ramadan?
Peace, family. To answer that question, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad understood that Christmas was a time that we just go buck wild. So, to curtail the spending, the eating, the participating in the devil's ways, the messenger gave us Ramadan in December. But also let me make clear and state clear that the month of December is the month in which the first surah of the Quran, Surah Al-Ikhlas, was revealed. So it ties in also with him following the course of the Quran. The followers of the messenger to this very day still do their Ramadan in December. You have other individuals who are said to be a part of the nation that follow the Ramadan of the Orthodox world. Well, we don't have nothing to do with that. That's an answer to that question. Next question.
Yes, sir. What's going on? I've been saying this, not that we should be preoccupied, but tell me what is you think is going on with one after another, all of these white men getting caught up with this sex scandal. Matt Lowry was the last one, just one right after another. What's going on with that?
You're right. We shouldn't be caught up in that. The scandals are like you go to the magic show. The magician says, whop, he pulls the coin out your ear. You look around at your ears to see the coin. But you know damn well if you had coins in your ear, you wouldn't be at the magic show. So we also know that if them dudes really raped them women, they wouldn't have waited 30 years to come up and say anything about anything. This is all a part of their world and what they do.
That's what you get for messing with Bill Cosby. Ain't got time to talk about him now.
That's what you get for being a hoe in the first place. If you wasn't hoeing and tricking, you wouldn't be getting sticking. They know in the business world and the entertainment world that that act or that practice is a norm. So all of a sudden now you want to act like it's something new? Come on, we don't have time for that. It's too much shit going on. There's something getting ready to jump off in 2018, and the devil keep trying to get you to turn your head like that. And all he got to do is get you to turn your head like that, and you're going to miss what's happening, and you're going to be the victim. Again. So my advice to you, family, is stay focused. Because what's coming, you're not ready for. You don't have food in your house. You don't have water in your house. You don't have a plan to get out of New York if the trains and the buses and everything get set up. You don't have no plan. You're acting like you're at a nightclub, but you're in a war. So until you make a plan, and I'm not going to talk about no plans because everything ain't talked about on this box.
That's right.
But those who you following in this conscious community, they should be telling you and advising you about survival tactics, survival bag, escape routes. And we're not talking about leaving the country, because it doesn't matter where you go. If you're not right with the true and living, your ass is grass anyway. So it don't matter where you escape to. There is no escape this time. Go ahead, brother.
And even before the question, I just want to say, you know, this is one of the baddest martial artists in Harlem. One of his low-key, he's humble, he teaches privately, has classes and lectures. I know you haven't said it on there yet. It's a bad man, brother Shabazz. So if you ever want to get your skills up, just a side footnote. Now, you know, my elder brother, are you disparaging all of the women, or are you just saying a percentage of those women, obviously?
I'm saying those women who seek to go into that world and think that you're not going to play them games, you're crazy. Whether it's my daughter, my mama, or whoever. If you go in the devil's den, you're going to play the devil's game. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Let's say a sister takes a job as a secretary in the music industry or in one of these industries. Now, can a woman legitimately just, hey, I'm here to file papers and do work, and then, you know, some superior pushes up on her, want to do all kinds of things? So even on all levels, any woman that steps into, you know, a corporate environment, they just, hey, you in here, we gonna do what we want to you? Is that the kind of environment?
When you go to a job, let's keep this real simple. You go to a job, the environment in the job is already set up. So you don't come there and change no rules. You want to come there, Miss Penelope Purebred, and you know that you stepping into a hole's den, you're going to get what your hand called for.
I mean, yo, that's one thing why he gets the response again. Your truth it's like so hard to approach your truth, man, because I understand so clearly what you're saying. I'm just trying to eke out a little space for those. There are some innocent women. There are some women who knew what they was getting into, and they was like, yo, they was playing the game. But I think there was some women that was legitimately there to do their job, and it wasn't there to give up no hiney, to get no spot, and it wasn't playing the sex game. And for them, I feel for them.
If a woman goes there to do work and she gets approached and she don't handle that approach the proper way, then she playing the game. All she got to do is quit or file a harassment charge.
Right.
But if she ain't doing neither one,
And she's staying there.
she hoeing.
And you don't wait 30 damn years. Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
okay. You know, I have no rebuttal. You kind of laid it out.
I'm not going to dance around this, because our sisters go through a lot.
Right.
Sisters do a lot.
Right.
And they getting a lot done to them.
Right.
A lot of sisters right now is blaming the black man. I'm not taking that fall. If I act like an ass, do that give you justification to act like an ass? So when you act like an ass, that's because you're an ass. That's what you want to do. If I see you acting like an ass, I'm not going to act like no ass. I got enough sense to understand that if I act like an ass with you, who going to straighten us out? Nobody. So it's got to be one that's thinking while the other one is not thinking.
Right.
Otherwise, this is the reason why we're in the situation we're in right now. Because everybody's saying, fuck it. Let me go for me. Long as I'm feeding my family and I got what I need, nigga, I'm not worrying about you. But, beep, beep, guess what? Ain't no nigga going nowhere alone. You gonna need somebody at some point. And when you need that person at that point, because the same ones you meet going up is the same one you gonna meet coming down. So when you need that person, and it may be one of them situations where there ain't nobody else around, nobody else, nowhere. This is the only one, but I done shitted on him. But I really need him, and you can't get his help. Don't be upset. Don't get upset.
And a little bit of full disclosure, you know, the relationship between black men and black women in this behind enemy lines has always been, wrought with challenges, and I can't take the whole fall, but I have to take part of the fall as a black man. If we look back within our lives as black men, as the times when we conducted ourselves either in selfish ways in dealing in a relationship, I think it's selfish to present yourself as being in a committed relationship when you knew in your heart, either whether you entered that marriage or just a relationship, that you had other interests that you wanted to pursue. And I think
you think that woman didn't have them same interests and the same views?
Well, not all of them. Sometimes both do. You're right.
Not all the men.
True. You're right. You're right. Again, Shabazz, your logic and rationale cannot be touched. I just, there is culpability on both sides. No.
Of course. But I'm not gonna single out the black man and say he fucked up.
Okay.
And then, in the same breath, turn around and say, well, no, the sister's all right.
Oh yeah, no. Well, okay, there is enough blame to go to both sides, but men.
Conjecture now.
Oh yeah, but man, aren't we supposed to regulate? If you're a man, aren't you the head of your household? Aren't you the leader of your nation? And if you are regulating, anything under your watch is on you. We can't fault the woman.
Let me ask you this: when you step to your woman and tell your woman you in charge, what is she gonna tell you?
I get some back lip now, but that's a little understandable. But it's not so much as saying you're in charge; it's conducting yourself like you're in charge, meaning showing, improving, and manifesting in her life, giving her leadership and guidance that bears fruit, giving her security, being successful. So all of those actions,
laying down the rules and the orders.
Yes.
Laying down the plan.
Yes.
So there's no 50-50 relationship.
No, of course not. 50-50 relationship is homosexuality. You want 50-50, 2 men, 2 women is 50-50. With a man and a woman, there is no 50-50. But I'll say this, the man is definitely, he's leading, he's dictating the path, but he would be a fool to have a wise woman and not console her with all of his choices. He may have final say, but if he doesn't have a woman that has an intellect that can help mold and guide and even help accentuate some of his choices, then that's not the right sister for him, in my humble opinion.
So again, your woman gonna tell you, she gonna let you be the man.
Not initially. Not initially.
Oh.
You got to earn that position.
The
average sister, you got to earn that position.
I have to earn the position to be the man.
To dictate, to lead, to guide.
Be the man. To be the man.
Yes.
I have to earn that.
With most sisters, in my
so
experience.
the sister is the one that decides when you a man and when you not a man.
She doesn't decide when, but she will decide when she will relinquish that leadership role to you.
Then you ain't the man that got her. You didn't get her as a man. You got her as a ussy. And after being a ussy for a while and you was good at being a ussy, then she turned around and told you, all right, nigga, you the man now.
Now, what is a ussy?
A bitch.
Okay. Okay, I think I knew what that was. I mean the conduct, meaning he did what to make her feel that way.
Go ahead, Shabazz.
If he the man, he ruling off the start. The planet Earth has the gravitational pull on the moon. The moon don't have the gravitational pull on the planet Earth. So what the Earth say is what go. Not the moon and the Earth hang out and the moon decides that the Earth can have a gravitational pull, so now the moon wants to be the moon. Nigga, the moon is the moon straight up, the Earth is the Earth straight up. Everybody takes their course. Everybody follows their path. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Well, baby, I'm gonna let you be the man today. I'm gonna let you rule today. Cause you know how to act. You don't act like them other men.
Well, I will offer this, and again, I'm sharing some of my own dirty laundry or just some of my facts. But I love strong women. I've always loved strong women, but because of that, in my opinion, in my experience, you got to approach them carefully. You got to approach them before they will accept that. If all the early stages of courtship, and every strong woman I've courted, she's testing her boundary. She's testing you. She wants to see what you made of. She want to see if you deserving of that post. But after I got past that point, I'm sorry.
Still ruled by the man.
Yes, but for me, yes. Yes.
You want a lot of this.
Exactly. Hold that thought. Exactly. Hold that thought 1 second. Right after I got past that point of banging heads, right after that, we got to a good place. But did I get that initially? Did I walk in the door? Hey, sister, sit down. Okay, this is how I want the house. You know what? I eat at 6 o'clock. I need the food right. You know what? My shirt, I need this iron. No, I don't walk in it. I don't think the average wise brother will ever walk in the door like that.
But that was on your mind all along.
Being in charge, yeah. I mean,
okay, so now my thing is this. When do we as men step to the door as men without the costumes?
Good question.
Because she comes with her costume off. Yo, nigga, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I rule me. I've got my own job. I got my own money. I pay my bills. I don't need a nigga to pay my bills. So now what you gonna offer me?
I mean, I have, be honest, I've heard that approach because, and see, for me, Brother Shabazz, and you got a few years on me, so I definitely submit to your eldership and your wisdom. Our women are the way they are because of the conditions they've had to endure. So they are sisters who are of that mindset. What I need a man for? I'm holding down a job, I'm driving good, I'm dressing well, I handle my business. What I need you for? In their mindset, based on their conditionings, they don't have a clear place for what role a man plays in their life. So for those women, some are lost to that cause, and they are going to be on that path, maybe lead to other things. Others, again, my experience, when you show and prove and demonstrate, this is what I can add. Maybe you haven't had it yet.
No money, no honey.
And in many instances, that will carry the day. There are people with a whole bunch of different agendas.
The brother that just said in the chat room, Brother Shabazz, no money, no honey.
What do you say, Brother Shabazz?
Pimping must not be getting good. Because if you got to spend money to get honey, then use a John. She ain't never giving you nothing if you paying for it. You ain't received anything. You bought what you got. So until a woman gives herself to you, you ain't got it. Nigga, everything you getting is on a loan. She's the bank and you the customer.
Okay, Brother Shabazz, give us a scenario. How should a courtship initiate and how should it progress?
Brother, I can't tell a individual man how to handle his individual woman. I'm only saying as a man, I know who got the gravitational pull. I know who made the decision to go forward. I know who makes the decision to stay there. I know who makes the decision to put up with shit or not put up with it. And that's me. And on the other end of the flip of the coin, she's making her decisions. But I'm not gonna be less of me to get her. I'm not gonna buck down to get her. No, hell no. Because then I ain't gonna be the man that I am. And that's all I know how to be.
And I totally respect that, and I feel the same way. But there has been times in what I feel in my, especially now, you hit past 5-0 and on, you get a level of wisdom. And there's been times I've held my fire, I've held my word to allow a sister to do it her way and get down in the fashion she thought. And when that didn't work out, then I like, okay, sis, can we do it my way? So I haven't always like, it's my way or the highway. I mean, especially if I saw great potential in that sister in so many other ways.
Likewise.
I see great potential in every sister I go after.
I say.
I was raised all over Africa, and that's
But I'm guiding this ship.
Respect, respect.
I'm not gonna tell you you could do it your way, because when you fuck up, then it's my fault.
Okay, now I'll do that during the early courtship. Now, once we in it,
At
but
no
during the early
stage
stages
of the dance.
Okay.
Because when you mess up, it's my fault. Because I allowed you to do that. I didn't put no brakes on. So when you say, okay, I want to go hang out with my friends, and she go hang out with some other niggas, because you said it's all right to go hang out, then you get mad at her because she messing with another nigga. That's your fault.
Okay.
So now I'm just saying, man got to be true to himself.
True. And I think that's a great point to wrap on. Your build, continue to build.
You know, Brother Herman just put me on to something that I wasn't aware of, and that's how long you been practicing martial arts, Brother Shabazz?
Over 50 years.
Shotokan, what type of martial art?
Wushu, Chinese military arm-on-arm combat.
Wow. Well, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time aggravating you with stuff that we always, common sense stuff that we already should know. The only thing that I can do is thank you for giving me your time. The people love you, and hopefully we can continue this dialogue to reach the people out there.
Yes, sir. I thank you, my brother. I appreciate you always, and it's an honor, family. And like I always say, it's about the rise of a nation. Individuals, we expendable. If the man don't be a man, and the woman don't be a woman, and the children don't be children, we don't have no society. So we assed out. So all I can say to all of y'all men and women, black men and women here in the wilderness in North America, be true to yourself.